Argentina, and you heard that right, it's going to be the last official match of First Global Horizons 2023 here in Singapore. I'm nervous. I'm excited.
Despite the process, and I'm sure it was painstaking for a lot of these teams, right, to make these robots, to travel all the way to Singapore, to represent their countries and colors and flags with such grace and grit. We are now getting into this final match of play, folks. In the blink of an eye, we are finally here.
We are finally here. And you know, I believe we have one last final video to show you guys before we go over to that next match of our finales and figure out who's going to be the winner of our season. Let's go take a look.
Introducing the official game of the 2023 First Global Challenge, Hydrogen Horizons. In this game, two 3-team regional alliances work independently to produce, store, transport, and convert hydrogen into other useful forms of energy, before coming together as a global alliance to demonstrate each nation's proficiency in hydrogen technologies. Robots start the match lined up against the guardrail next to their corresponding alliance station. 144 green hydrogen atoms and 72 blue oxygen atoms are randomly pre-positioned in the central reservoir in the form of water, or H2O. The match begins when the announcer says, "Go!" For the first 2 minutes of the match, each regional alliance works to extract water from the reservoir, and then use energy to break the bonds that hold the hydrogen and oxygen atoms together. Robots can perform the separation, or teams can use the electrolyzers to sort the atoms by size. Robots proceed to store hydrogen, an energy carrier, in the mobile hydrogen tanks, and oxygen in the corner oxygen accumulators. Human players can assist with storing oxygen only. If an oxygen atom accidentally enters the hydrogen tank, human players may remove the stray atom. When each regional alliance decides their hydrogen tank is filled, they transport the hydrogen tank to align it under the oxygen accumulator. Once the hydrogen has been transported, the energy it carries can be converted into a different usable form. At any time during the last 30 seconds of the match, a regional alliance can press a button to initiate the conversion process, releasing the oxygen so that it may fall into the hydrogen tank to earn a conversion multiplier. This is applied to the total sum of hydrogen and oxygen atoms in the hydrogen tank at the end of the match. Partial alignment represents the combustion of hydrogen to produce heat, which has reduced efficiency due to combustion heat losses. Full alignment represents the combination of hydrogen and oxygen in a fuel cell to produce electricity, which is the most efficient method of conversion. During the final 30 seconds of the match, the regional alliances combine into a single global alliance to position their robots on the hydrogen hub.
Because we're starting in 3,
2, 1, go! Let's go! 2.5 minutes. Right now, we've got Argentina, we've got Hungary, we've got Angola. They're working alongside Kazakhstan, Bolivia, and Montenegro.
Even though Thailand and Israel are going to be sitting out, they're all going to get the awards. We're seeing those hungry robots making their way to the center of the field to get access to those hydrogen and oxygen atoms, which are going to be, you know, pretty scarce by the end of the match.
Team Kazakhstan in fighting form for this final match of the 2023 First Global Challenge. They just deposited a lot of those oxygen particles into that electrolyzer.
They were our #1 ranked team. They might have had a slip on the next match, but they're coming with all they have to take the win and hopefully get to the goal.
This crowd is bringing all they have as well. We're only 45 seconds in with about $1.30 remaining, folks. Let's finish this thing on the right note. Come on!
Talk about bringing it all. You've got Team Hungary for the Red Alliance, who has just brought a ton of oxygen through the electrolyzers, while they have their alliance partner Argentina, that I want to hear the crowd scream for, are depositing a ton of hydrogen in the hydrogen tank. Only 1 minute and 17 seconds left of our final match.
Vamos, equipo Argentina, let's go! Let's go!
their alliance contrarier. It's going to be Team Kazakhstan depositing also a bunch of hydrogen atoms into the tank. Only 1 minute left, and we're already starting to see the hydrogen tanks being pushed through the accumulator. Remember, every match, every point could make a difference to who's going to win.
Every second makes a difference. Every person makes a difference. We are now in the final match, folks. Last minute of play here.
Some hydrogen dropped by the Blue Alliance. The Red Alliance is also going to try to make the most of those oxygen atoms that they have saved once they have the hydrogen tank positioned under the oxygen accumulator. We're close to those last 30 seconds.
End game, baby. Let's roll it. We're going to hear that horn. Booyah! Let's go.
The Blue Alliance waiting until that horn to push those hydrogen tank into the oxygen accumulator. We only have 20 seconds to go. I want to see how many robots making all the way to the hydrogen hub. Hopefully some are actually elevated from that structure. Only 10 more seconds of first global hydrogen horizons. I'm going to ask all of you here to count down with me.
Let's finish
over
this up.
in 3,
2, 1. There we go. Rounds of applause all around, all around.
Angola. Next up is Team Israel. And Team Argentina. And Team Hungary.
And now we need our teams to cheer around the world. Make a cheer for the cameras and the videos. Cheer!